Hey guys, Murray here. Today I'm going to be going over some ELS, LSPDFR troubleshooting, and one of the main things that I keep seeing people post about or ask about, and I fell victim to this as well. The default key mapping to open up the ELS info panel is Control P. Now, those of you who play Grand Theft Auto know that P opens the pause menu. So it doesn't matter if you're hitting Control P, Shift P, Alt P, whatever, it opens the pause menu every time. This is kind of infuriating for me. And I'm sure a lot of people, when you're just getting the LSPDFR and you're downloading all these files and you're trying to get everything to work and it's just not working, even though you've read it a million times that you have to hit P to open the menu. So what I'm going to show you how to do is you're going to basically change the key mapping within your file. Now, before we get started, before you waste any more time, you're going to need a program called Notepad++. Oh, I've already got it opened in here. Anyways, Notepad++ is a free program. I highly suggest you get it because it's got a lot of uses for opening and editing these files that come with a lot of LSPDFR mods and plugins. So go ahead and download that. It's not a very big program, so it won't take up a lot of room. It won't take up a lot of time to do. So we're just going to go ahead and minimize that. We're going to be coming back to that in a minute. So what we're going to do first is you're going to go to OpenIV. Go ahead and let that start up. Now, if you recall, when you downloaded ELS, you dragged all of your ELS files into this GTA 5 folder. You had your ELS folder, your ASI file, and then this INI file. This is the one we're going to be messing with, is this ELS.ini. Now, what you're going to do is you're going to just click on Edit Mode. This is just your little thing that tells you whatever you do in OpenIV with this Edit Mode is automatically saved. So we're going to drag this ELS INI file out. Yeah, I've already got it on the desktop, so we're just going to copy and place. You're going to copy it out. Leave the one that's in there in case you screw this up. I don't think it's possible, but you never know. Okay, so we're going to minimize that for now. We're going to take this ELS file. You're going to right-click on it and edit with Notepad++. Now what this does is it's going to open up that INI file. You're going to scroll down to where it says Control. And what you're seeing is basically all of the controls for ELS. And these corresponding numbers right here are actually keys on the keyboard. Okay, so what we're going to do, what we're looking at is this right here. That's toggle your info panel for ELS, which is that Control P menu that you can't ever get to pop up. Okay, so we're going to pause on that for a second and go over here. Now, when you downloaded your ELS files, if you still don't have this, I'd go back and re-download it. It's a good thing to have. When you download your ELS files initially, you get this default controls PDF file, which has all the controls. This is really good to keep so you can, become a little bit more intimate with how everything works, because it is a little, it's a little overwhelming. Trying to remember what does exactly what with every key you're pressing. It's kind of crazy. Anyways, moving on. We're going to go all the way down to the bottom, and you get this keyboard control key ID chart. Now, if you haven't modified this ELS INI file before, you're going to see that 80 is going to be what's down here, where I have 35. 80 is the default, which is P. Mine is 35. 35 is end. End. Right there. End. So I switched mine from Control P to Control End. Off the top of my head, I honestly can't remember if I had to change anything else. in the game, but I may have. I may have. That's not an issue. Once you have this mapped, it's easier to change things in the game than changing your INI files and stuff like that. Consequently, I guess I could have just changed P to not be pause, but it's good to know how to do this. It's good to know how to do this. Okay, so all you're going to do is just pick a number. Pick one of these numbers. The problem with GTA is it utilizes a lot of the keyboard, so pretty much whatever you choose, you're going to have to remap in-game, if that makes sense. So yeah, choose a number. Again, I went with 35. Go back to your INI folder and just change the number. That's all you got to do. Pick a number, put it right here. You can also change all this other stuff. I don't really see a need to. The rest of the key mapping is perfectly fine with me. So yeah, change this number, and then you're going to go ahead and, well, I didn't change anything, so I can't save it, but you're going to go ahead and click Save, which is just going to replace, it's going to replace this file that you have on your desktop. So once you save that and updated it, you're just going to drag and drop, and it will update automatically in here as long as you have that edit mode activated. That's it. Easy as that. Go back into your Rage, or open up your Rage plugin, go into your game and test it out. If it should work. I'm not going to say anything. Nothing's 100% ever, because someone could mess something up, or maybe something's crazy in the game. But that should do it, and that'll be a permanent fix forever and ever. All right, guys. Keep coming back, because I'm going to be diving more into these LSPDFR tutorials. I've been getting kind of lost doing all the files and stuff with OpenIV and Rage and all this other stuff. So I will be doing more of these. So hopefully this helps. Until